The NBA trade deadline has wrapped up, and we are going to put every team in the NBA, and we're going to rank how their deadline went. So leave a like and subscribe. We're going to mostly focus on bigger deals, but yeah. I have a list of every trade or every movement from each trade. So yeah. Leave a like and subscribe, and let's just get started. So starting with the Hawks, they made probably the last big move of the deadline. They traded DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I don't think they really got that much back. If I can find the Hawks, they got back. Oh, they also dealt other pieces, but Terrence Mann, Georges Niang, Bones Highland to the Hawks. Okay. Yeah, they didn't get a lot back. So we're going to put them in F. I think they are accepting a rebuild, and they're probably trying to force trade a request a trade. I don't really know what his future there is. Let me just... I'm going to just look at the standings. And they are 9th. Yeah, so they are better off tanking. I believe they don't have their lottery pick this year, though, as a part of the DeJounte Murray trade. But I could be wrong about that. Celtics. We're going to use C, as didn't need to do that much. Actually, I'll give the Hawks D, because it looks like they have a direction, which is just blowing it up. And I should name these, shouldn't I? Didn't need much. Alright, yeah. And the rest is fine. Celtics, it's a championship team. You don't really need too much. I don't even know if they got anyone, actually. Yeah, apparently they did not get anyone. That's shocking. But yeah, didn't need much. Same team that won a championship, and it's fine. Whatever, who cares? The Brooklyn Nets, I am giving them a D. They were not able to trade Cam Johnson, but they're still tanking. So I would have preferred they traded Cam Johnson to a contender and get a lot of picks back or something, or at least a young player in return. They didn't even trade Claxton, now that I think of it. I don't think they traded Claxton, but I could be wrong. Yeah, they did not. So yeah, probably just wait till the offseason and get a haul for them. Not bad. Hornets, I'm also putting them in D because actually, I'll put him in B. You traded Mark Williams. He was very injury prone for you guys, but you got Dalton Connect and a first round draft pick, I believe, from the Lakers. Let me see if I can find. Is it here? It should be here. No, it's not. Okay. Mark Williams. What the heck, man? This sucks. Okay, whatever. Yeah, they get an unprotected first round pick in 2031. That probably won't be that high. Probably be in like the 20s because Luka's so good. You get a 2030 pick swap. But yeah, it's fine. You get Cam Reddish and Dalton Connect. Dalton's a young player, even though Mark Williams is younger than him, I believe. So take of that as you will, but I think it's new ownership, so they're probably just trying to start over. And yeah, you're just a tanking team, so it's fine. Who cares? Chicago Bulls. We are gonna give them a D. They somehow came out as the biggest losers during the De'Aaron Fox trade. Well, maybe not the biggest losers, but they came out a loser in the De'Aaron Fox trade. They lost Zach LaVine for basically Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins, their own top 10 protected pick. So now if they finish outside of the top 10 in the lottery, then I guess that pick conveys anyways. So you don't have to worry too much. And Trey Jones, I believe they're going to waive a few of their players. They still have like 6 point guards. So yeah, not a great deadline for them. They didn't even get to trade Vucevic. It's just, if you're going to tank, at least tank right. So they were very close with the Warriors on a deal, but I guess they couldn't agree, which is kind of weird because if I was the Warriors, I'd be more desperate. But hey, whatever. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they get an A. They get an S. Probably the biggest, most meaningful deal besides obviously the Luka deal. I really like they got DeAndre Hunter. They saw what they needed, which was wing depth and 3-and-D or whatever. So they went and got DeAndre Hunter. Me personally, I didn't even know he was available. I would have been begging for him to come to my team. But yeah, it's great. You can't just bully Garland off a pick and roll now because or you can't just switch on to Garland. So it's gonna be harder to score on these guys now. And I don't know, just a phenomenal deal for them. It was 2 guys that weren't doing too well, and in Karis LeVert and someone else, I forgot who. But yeah, just good deal for them. Dallas Mavericks, you get an F. Matter of fact, we'll give you your own row real quick. Let's see. You traded Luka. Yeah, we're just gonna put you guys there. Because there's not a dumber move this whole trade deadline than what we saw that Saturday night, I believe, or Sunday night, depending on where you are. I don't know. But yeah, it was the worst move of all time. And then you tried to trade for Caleb Martin, who's still injured, and you gave up a perfectly good younger player in Quentin Grimes, who is doing what Caleb Martin's gonna do. So yeah, everything that comes out about that deal just makes it worse and worse. And I'm so sorry, Mavericks fans. Denver Nuggets, did they do that much? I don't think they did, or at least I don't remember getting notifications popping up for them. Yeah, they did not. And I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Nuggets games, so I couldn't tell you what they really needed. But I mean, if we look at the standings, where are they? They're 4th, projected to face the Lakers right now. I don't know if they'd win now that the Lakers have Luka, but that's interesting. They're tied for 3rd, so anything can change. But yeah, I'll just put them in here because I'm kind of indifferent about them. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Detroit Pistons. Did they do anything? Oh yeah, they signed Dennis Schroeder, so cool backup point guard. They got Lindy Waters the 3rd. I don't even know if they gave up anything. But I don't know. They're fine. They're a rebuilding team. They're just having fun because they're not total disaster like last year. They're probably gonna be a play-in team. Push a contender to a good, exciting series. They don't really need to do much. Just build upon this momentum in the offseason. They should be fine. Golden State Warriors. So I would have gave them an A until Jimmy Butler signed that extension. Now I don't like it, so we're gonna put it in D. I would have put him in A because they didn't give up. The only real player they gave up as part of their rotation was Andrew Wiggins. That was the only player I could see them contributing to a championship. But it would have just been a rental and it would have been fine. But then he committed $60.5 million a year on average. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that deal anymore. But whatever. Sucks to suck. Also, you didn't get Vucevic, so you're still having kind of depth problems and talent problems. And they're relying on a whole lot for playoff Jimmy to still be in there. Probably is, but he's probably only got one more in him. Same thing with Curry. But yeah, not great. Houston Rockets, you guys are a young team. I would have preferred like upgrade point guard from Fred VanVleet. Let me see. I don't. Yeah, they got Cody Zeller and Jaden Springer. Yeah, I don't know about that. But it's fine. You ain't need to do that much. You're a young team. This is your first year contending. My whole thing is if this is your first year really contending, like you were basically tanking the last few years, then it's fine. You didn't have to do too much. Just have fun. Indiana Pacers. They're still a young team. I don't think they needed to do too much. If they get anyone? No, they did not. They sent out James Wiseman, I believe, but that was for nothing. Let's see. Clippers. I feel like they should have. I think they did. They did something. Okay, never mind. I don't. Okay, never mind. I don't know about that. Yeah. Well, whatever. They gave up Terrence Mann and other pieces, but you're fine. You're still like sixth. Probably should have done more, but it is what it is. Lakers. You are the winners of the trade deadline. Anyone who doesn't think that is stupid. You, in seemingly like one trade, you went from the darkest future in the NBA to a extremely bright future. Everyone was saying once LeBron retires, you guys are kind of screwed. You guys were basically hand gifted an opportunity to not be doomed, and you're still contender status right now because you made the Mark Williams trade. So very good deadline from them. Memphis Grizzlies. Also, I should make another video talking about this deal because everything gets crazier by the day. Man, I can't believe that's real. Memphis Grizzlies, you ain't need to do that much. Honestly, Grizzlies fans on Twitter, I see them complain a lot. But every time I look, like, they're winning. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys, I'm assuming the fan base knows more than me. So, I don't know. Well, whatever, man. Miami Heat, I give them an A. I like what they did this deadline. They were able to get Andrew Wiggins. I think they could turn him back to an all-star. They also swooped in and took Davion Mitchell, who, if you looked at the type of player he is, you'd be like, that's a Miami Heat player. Just a, raw, scrappy, defensive-minded player. And I don't know. You got rid of Jimmy, so that drama's all over. And you could probably make a good playoff push, actually, because the East isn't the strongest. As long as you're not playing the Celtics or Cavs, I could see them. I could see you guys winning a playoff series or two. Okay, maybe not two because you'd have to beat one of these two. But I could see them making a playoff push. I don't think they're playing caliber anymore. They're better than that now. Oh, these trades make me sick. Milwaukee Bucks, you get an F. The only thing you did was trade for Kyle Kuzma. You flipped Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, if you couldn't tell, is awful. I don't care. He's genuinely one of the worst players I've ever seen. And if that comes back to bite me, then so be it. I'm trying to see. Is that really all they did? No. Whatever, man. Patrick Baldwin Jr. Oh, you got Patrick Baldwin Jr. Okay. Ah, whatever. You still get an F because you swapped out you swapped out Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. I don't care if Chris Middleton had fragile ankles. You still did that. He deserved better. Timberwolves. I feel like they didn't do that much. I might be wrong, but I don't see. Yeah, I don't see. Whatever. They're kind of stuck for as long as Julius Randle's on that team. Yeah, you're kind of just stuck. So, Pelicans. Pelicans do anything? Oh, they traded. What do you call it? They traded Brandon Ingram. I mean, yeah. You got back Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk. It's fine. You could probably deal Bruce Brown and or Kelly Olynyk in the offseason. So it's fine. You're not going to make the playoffs this year. But from what I've heard, they've been happy with Zion's conditioning lately. So maybe you guys aren't that screwed. Just tank for a bit, get a high draft pick to pair next to Zion. He should be up and rolling. So I'll give him a B. They didn't want to pay Brandon Ingram what he was going to command, so yeah. If you're not going to pay him, then that's good. And Trey Murphy looks very good, so I would start thinking of like trading Herb Jones maybe for a first round pick or two, but you guys could do whatever. I think they're going into a soft rebuild right now. New York Knicks. Did the Knicks even do anything? I don't think they did. Maybe I'm tweaking. I'm on let's see. Yeah, they ain't do that much. I don't think they really needed to do that much. Oh, they lost Jericho Sims, but sorry, you lost Jericho Sims. Like, what do you want me to say about that? OKC. This is like the definition of not needing to do. These two did not need to do a lot. I am surprised they never pulled the trigger on the Cam Johnson trade. So I think this is the last year you can kind of like mess around and not win a ring. Starting next year, it is probably championship or bust at that point. But have fun right now. You're a good young team. I would pick them to win the championship right now. So let's see. The Magic. Did they? I don't even think they did anything, to be honest. Some of these teams didn't do much, but Magic have been hella injured. They're a young team. Maybe I'm blind, but whatever. I'll just put you here. I don't really care what they did. It's a young team, so hey, whatever. These guys did a pretty good trade. I'm not gonna lie. I think they also got KJ Martin back or something. I forgot. No, that's Cody Martin to the Suns. When did that happen? What the heck? Got Quentin Grimes and Jared Butler. Why was I thinking KJ Martin? Bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I probably would have seen what I could get for I forgot his name, but they have a forward. He's pretty good. I would have seen what I could have got from that, but it's fine. They're probably gonna make the playoffs. They're in the East. Bulls are gonna plummet. Hawks are gonna plummet. So then, yeah. Oh, maybe they might not. I don't know, actually. But it's fine. I mean, it's not fine for them if they don't make the playoffs, but whatever. Suns. F. Couldn't find a trade partner for Bradley Beal. I like they got a center. I forgot his name, but they traded Josh Okogie. That was like very early in the deadline. And I don't know. Reports are coming that their locker room is toxic. So know. I'll put them in D. They're not quite F. Yeah, whatever. Blazers. Did they even do anything? I don't think they did, but they're a young team. They're on a hot streak right now. I'm recording this before they play the Kings. They're probably about to dog walk the Kings, if I'm being honest, but you ain't need to do much. You're a tanking team. It's fine. I probably would have traded Rob Will, and is Matisse Thybulle on that team? I probably would have traded them for picks. Mostly Rob Will, but it's fine. You don't always have to do that. It's always the summer, so you know, you live and you learn. If you're a young team, Kings, you get an F. I don't give a fuck, bro. You get an F. If I'm grading this, oh god, okay. Strictly this deadline. I'm trying to be unbiased for how I feel. You still get a D, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You made one good trade. Like one. And when the whole De'Aaron Fox thing came out, I'm just thinking, if you're gonna trade him, you might as well just like get a bunch of young players. Maybe try again next year, or blow it up or something. But no, you trade for Zach LaVine, who's a great player, by the way. Nothing personal against him. Actually, if I'm putting the Kings there, yeah, I could put the Suns here. Yeah, if you can't tell, it's still a sensitive subject for me. I'm probably gonna make a video about it, but it's fine. I don't know. Trade your franchise, and the roster's not that much better. You got Valanciunas because we needed a backup center, but he's not a paint protector. It's just more offense. You finally made a good trade right at the buzzer. What was it? Where'd he go? I can't find. Whatever, the guy we just brought. Jake LaRavia. I like that move a lot. However, I think he's gone because we can only pay him like $5 million this year, and every other team could pay him a lot. So if he's good, he's probably going to get picked up by someone else. But if he's bad, we might be able to keep him. But why would you want to keep him if he's bad? You know what I'm saying? I'll save Kings talk for later. This video is getting a little long. San Antonio Spurs, you guys get an A. You got De'Aaron Fox, my precious De'Aaron Fox, and you didn't give up anyone. Basically, you gave up Zach Collins and Trey Jones. I think that was it. Did you give up a draft pick? Or you gave the Bulls their draft pick back, which didn't really matter because it was top 10 protected. And yeah, you managed to get Wemby a co-star midway through his second year. And he's probably going to sign the extension. So you have him for like the next 5 years. Insane. But, yeah, great deadline by them. They're probably going to make the playoffs. I would not want to play Fox and Wemby. Although this year would be the year to play him because Fox's fingers are all broken. But, yeah. Phenomenal move. Great robbery. Basically just picked on the two village idiots. You just picked on both of them at the same time. Yeah. And let's see. Toronto Raptors. Oh, yeah, the Kings got rid of City Sudoku for, like, nothing. That's another reason they're down here, actually. Toronto Raptors, I'll give them a B. They went and got Ingram. I don't know what they're cooking exactly, but they're cooking something. Oh, they also got Wiseman, so it's a good project. Traded Davion, that's fine. But Ingram probably won't return this year. I just want to look up Ingram contract. I just want to look up his contract real quick. They're probably going to extend him, I would assume. Oh, shoot. He's a restricted free agent. Or like unrestricted free agent. Yeah, they're probably going to re-sign him. He could be and they get their draft pick this year, which is probably gonna be high. So yeah, good move. Good move. I like it. Where did I put him? B? Yeah, that's fine. Utah Jazz. You didn't trade John Collins or Walker Kessler or Lauri Markkanen or Jordan Clarkson, but I don't know. You kept getting draft picks. They're kind of just the team that, I don't know, when you don't need a player, you just give it to them and they'll take it as long as you attach a draft pick to it. Don't really like how they operate, but if they get the number 1 pick or like a top 5 pick this year, then I'll give it B, because then you have that new young player along with an already good roster that could probably turn into a decent roster. So he'd already have talent around him like Lauri Markkanen and John Collins. So you know what? Yeah, I'll leave him in B because I think they're gonna get a high draft pick. Washington Wizards. I wish they would have kept City Sudoku. Maybe. Oh, my bad. Sissoko. That's what. Why did I keep saying Sudoku? Whatever. They got rid of Jonas, so they're gonna lose more games. They got Marcus Smart. I don't know what they're gonna do with him, but they also got Chris Middleton. They said they're not gonna flip him because they want him to mentor the young guys. I could appreciate that. Jordan Poole could learn some things from him. So, actually, you know what? No, you guys get an A, actually. You guys got rid of Kyle Kuzma. That's perfect. Yeah, you guys get an A. Talked myself into it. So, yeah. Would I change anything here? Probably put the Kings in F, but I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll probably make a video talk about the Kings and their deadline, but that's about it. I'm gonna make more videos as the playoffs start to ramp up, so you're gonna want to stick around for those, and I will see you all next time.